Welcome into 4 in a row for unit fractions. As you can see, there's lots of visuals of unit fractions, but there's also some holes in there. All right, we got orange versus blue here, and we know that 4 in a row can go vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. For your foam cube, label it 1, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, and 1/6. All right, to see who goes first, maybe we can play rock, paper, scissors. And let's say orange goes first here. And they roll a 1/4. So let's look for a 1/4. But what I like to do is keep a paper to the side as a receipt, just in case. All right, so we've got 1/4 here located with a square, or a circle. There's actually a lot of those 1/4s around the board. There are actually 6 of them around the board. And there's 6 for each fraction except for the halves. There's actually 7 halves represented there, and that's because there's 5 holes. All right, blue gets 1/2. Let's keep a receipt of that on the paper or mini whiteboard nearby. So again, there are plenty of halves for blue to choose from. There are actually 7 of them. Everything else, there's 6 as a reminder, except for 1, or a hole. There are 5 of those. All right, so this game will continue back and forth between orange and blue, just rolling a fraction, putting it on the paper as a receipt, and then go hunting for that fraction being represented through a square, a polygon, a circle, maybe a dice arrangement. It's a lot of fun here. All right, let's fast forward and see who wins. All right, so it looks like after 2 rounds, orange has a slight advantage with 2 in a row. And blue seems like they've got a few scattered pieces at this time. But look at orange, they have 3 in a row. So at this point, if you were going to run out of time, I'd say, hey, orange, you win because you've got 3 in a row. But if you've got time to keep playing until a team gets 4 in a row, then that is fantastic. That'd be great. So orange is looking pretty good on this last roll for blue. They get 1/3, and I say last because there's 1/3 that's going to connect 4 blue pieces in a row. Congratulations to blue for come from behind win.